Today I'm going to talk about 5 problems that RV living cannot solve, even if you really hope that it does. Welcome back to NOP. I am Kristen and my husband is a travel nurse and we have 3 kiddos and a dog, and we have been traveling on the road in our RV full-time for over 2 years. In fact, we just celebrated our 2-year nomad anniversary last week. I am out here today with just my cell phone and my watch, and I am taking a walk because I have a goal to reach 10,000 steps a day. But I wanted to talk to you guys about something important because there's a lot of people considering full-time RVing, or maybe even just beginning their full-time RV journey. There are all kinds of reasons for getting into full-time RVing, and there are so many amazing side effects and benefits, positive ones, that come from RV living. But there are a couple of problems that if you have them already going into RVing, RV life is not going to solve them. This Real Talk Tuesday might be a little bit of tough love for you, especially if you're looking into getting into RVing, but it's real talk. So here we go. It cannot solve your health and fitness problems. RV living can't make you skinny. It's not going to make you skinny. Yes, RVing can definitely help you on a healthier path in your life. It can give you those opportunities to get out and go bike riding, to go hiking, to burn so many extra calories, and force you to make better choices because you don't have that much room to store food. In theory, it really should help, but the thing is, you got to put in the work. If you want to get healthy and you want to get fit, you have to put in the work. And just changing the scene by hitting the road isn't the work. The work is actually doing the things. And I speak this from a personal experience. When we first hit the road, I worked real hard, but I did drop like 40 pounds when we first hit the road in the first 6 months. And that is not because we made the change, it's because I made a change in my eating and in my exercise, and I was focused on it. And then I got lazy, and then, you know, life happens, and then especially with COVID, oh my goodness, I have gained weight with COVID. And anyways, that is why I'm out here walking now. But it starts here. It doesn't start with the RV, it starts here. Finances. If you have financial problems going into RVing, just know that RVing alone is not going to solve your financial problems. Okay, those are formed by habits that we get into. And yes, RVing can save you so much money if you do it right. But there's 1,000 different ways to RV and 1,000 different ways to get in big time financial trouble while you're RVing. If you think that by hitting the road, you are going to solve your financial problems, you might be in for a letdown, because things are more costly than they seem, and it still requires the work. Are you sensing a theme? It requires work to save, to penny pinch, to manage how you use your resources. All of that plays a part. We now have a bigger savings account than we've had in a really long time. But I think it's more than just RVing, it's also a combination of a higher paying job through travel nursing. I see a lot of people that are trying to RV because they think that it's going to save them a ton of money. And it can, but it also can put you in a bind. So be careful with that. Mental health problems. Now, I am not saying this in any derogatory way whatsoever. If you are super stressed all the time, if you are battling depression seasonally or all the time, RVing alone is not going to solve those problems. That is an underlying problem that you have to deal with. You have to put in the work to deal with those problems, because frankly, there are times when RVing is really stressful. I mean, really stressful, and your emotions are going to be like all over the place. I struggle with seasonal depression, and I thought that just, going to Phoenix was going to help me with that. And to some degree it definitely did, but I still felt it. And I struggle off and on with that. And it doesn't matter if we're doing the most amazing things in the world and everything else in life is great, I can still feel down and feel blue. It's because the problem lies underneath, and you cannot solve it by running away in an RV. It can be a freeing experience for you. It can reduce stress for you. It can help you loosen your grip on things and learn to go with the flow. There are so many positive benefits. And so, will RVing make you happy? Yes, probably, but not all the times. In fact, you'll probably feel it even more. You'll feel really high, happy highs, and you'll feel really low lows. What about relationships? Can it solve your relationship problems? Maybe you're struggling with your spouse, or maybe you feel really distant with your kids. Can RV living solve those problems? In and of itself, no. It's going to give you a great opportunity to connect with your loved ones on a much deeper level. But again, you have to do the work. You are going to be in a seriously confined space with the ones that you love. If you don't figure out how to live with each other and how to listen and communicate to each other, it's going to do quite the opposite because you do not have an escape. So if you're hoping that RV life will just magically make you feel closer and connected, you are going to be disappointed. You definitely can have times where everyone is at each other's throats, and that's no fun at all, but it is a reality of what happens in an RV. With your spouse, you'll need to learn how to listen to each other and communicate and give each other space when you need space, even more than in a house. You'll have to do these things because you can't run away from each other. It's positive in a sense that it will force you to do these things, but it will not just automatically solve them for you. You'll still have to do the work. Whew, it's getting warm out here. Finally, the last one is that it cannot solve your time management problems. You might think when you're getting ready to hit the road that you're going to have all the time in the world, that you're going to be able to kick back and relax all the time. And the truth is that even when you're RVing, you have to figure out how to time management, because in order to be productive, and especially if you have a job, it's all on you. Your schedule is all on you. So you still have to work at making sure that you have time to do everything. In order to get the most from your experience, if you want to go see things and do things, you're going to have to make time to go do those things. Can full-time RVing solve all your problems? Can RVing assist you in solving some of these problems? Absolutely. It gives you so many opportunities that you can help solve and tackle these problems, but you still have to do the work. And just jumping in your RV and running away from your problems is definitely not going to solve them. The good news is that there are so many positive benefits of RVing full-time. And the best benefit of all is that it gives you freedom. It gives you the freedom to tackle these problems where you're not having to deal with the regular day-to-day life of normal society. I feel like it opens a lot of doors, and we are very grateful for the doors that it's opened for us and the things that we've been able to improve on because of our RV lifestyle. Okay, my daughter is yelling for me. I see you've tried to join me without shoes on, little miss. Yeah. It's super easy to get caught up in the glamour of it all, and most of the RV channels, including ours, are going to show you the highlights because that's what people want to see. They want to see how amazing this lifestyle is. But it would be a lie to try to sell you the idea that RVing can solve all of your problems. I really believe that it's an excellent tool to help us with these problems if we do the work and if we realize that it's not RVing in and of itself that is the answer to everything. Solving these problems takes work, it takes effort, it takes time, it takes prayer. We believe that it takes a lot of help from the Lord to tackle a lot of these problems that really have nothing to do with RVing. They have everything to do with what's inside of us. This has been a really quick Real Talk Tuesday for you today. It's just been something that's been on my heart and I wanted to share with you guys. I hope you got something from it. If you're new to our channel, please subscribe and like and comment below and let us know that you're here so we can say hello and welcome you to our channel. I am like seriously out of breath and I've barely gone 2,000 steps. That's what I get for trying to film while exercising, multitasking here. All right, we'll see you guys out there. Take care.